In the last decade, there have been 36 tight end seasons with at least 40 targets and a yards per route run of at least 2. That's about 3.5 a season, which feels like a good size to represent the elite players at the position. In the list of the 36 names, which you can see on the screen, there are certainly a few flukes. Mercedes Lewis and well past his prime Vernon Davis come to mind, but for the most part, this list is comprised of the best tight ends of the era. In other words, if your name is on this list, chances are you're pretty good. Well, guess who's on the list? Mark Andrews. Now you may be asking, who is Mark Andrews? After all, he's certainly not exactly a big-name NFL player, but he should be, and he probably will be one soon. Mark Andrews managed 2.01 yards per route run as a rookie across 48 targets, putting up 552 yards despite playing half a season with a quarterback in Lamar Jackson, who's not exactly known as an elite passer. But here's the interesting part. Andrews actually improved with Jackson. His yards per route run with Joe Flacco at quarterback was 1.36, but it ballooned to 3.24 under Jackson. Part of that was Andrews' propensity for long plays, as he and George Kittle were the only tight ends with multiple plays of 60-plus yards. Among tight ends with 35-plus targets in 2018, Lamar Jackson's passer rating when targeting Mark Andrews was the highest in the league, by far, at 129.9. For reference, Travis Kelce came in second on the list of tight ends, but his associated passer rating when targeted was 10 points lower than Andrews, at only 118.9. Overall, Andrews finished his rookie year with a PFF receiving grade of 78.0, the 8th highest for a rookie in the PFF era. He concluded his debut campaign with 34 receptions for 552 yards and 3 touchdowns. But let's go back in time a bit. How did Andrews get to where he is now? What's his story? After an extremely decorated high school career in the state of Arizona, Andrews went on to attend Oklahoma University. With the Sooners, it did not take long for Andrews to make a big impact. As a redshirt freshman, he played in all 13 games with 1 start and had 19 receptions for 318 yards and 7 touchdowns. In 2016, Andrews started 11 of 13 games, recording 31 receptions for 489 yards and 7 touchdowns. Lastly, as a redshirt junior, Andrews really took his game to the next level. He formed an awesome partnership with Baker Mayfield. He picked up 62 catches for 958 yards and 8 touchdowns in his last year in Norman. He was the recipient of the John Mackey Award in 2017, given to the best tight end in college football. The Baltimore Raven selected Andrews in the 3rd round, 86th overall of the 2018 NFL Draft. Andrews was the 4th tight end drafted in 2018 and was the 2nd tight end drafted by the Ravens after Hayden Hurst, who went 25th overall. So who is Andrews as a player and what makes him so good? Mark Andrews is a pure pass catcher and a well above average athlete playing tight end. He possesses excellent mobility and natural motor skills. Andrews is a fluid route runner with an expansive tree for a tight end. He's great at finding clear zones and ripping seams. I mean, he kind of looks just a little bit like Gronk running up the seam. Just a little. Andrews also has deceptive route speed, breaking off stems quite well and taking effective angles to separate from coverage. He plays with smarts and a receiver's nuance. As he additionally displayed as a rookie, Andrews is sneaky good getting downfield and tracking a deep throw well. He stays active in a play when the quarterback is flushed. That is a perfect fit with Lamar Jackson. Also importantly for a Lamar Jackson-led offense, Andrews shows good body control and adjusts to errant throws with little effort. On the flip side, Andrews is not a great blocker, posting more shields than power efforts. He will at times miss blocking assignments and get lost. However, Andrews remains a top-notch pro prospect. He presents the QB with good looks and an enticing target, especially in the red zone. He's already pretty good and is only improving. The Athletics' Jeff Zrebiec, who was in attendance at an offseason practice, tweeted that Andrews was night and day compared to how he looked at times last season. Jonas Schaefer of the Baltimore Sun corroborated Zrebiec's account, tweeting that Andrews was maybe the offense's top performer in practice. Obviously, Andrews is going to be a question mark in 2019, considering the number of tight ends on his roster. The Ravens still have Nick Boyle and Hayden Hurst, and Jackson's lack of passing prowess. But he's shown the ability to be a very productive tight end as a rookie. And I would bet on the talent of Mark Andrews to continue to break through. Comment down below, What are your thoughts on Mark Andrews? Who do you think is the most underrated tight end in the NFL? Share the video with your friends and leave a like if you enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RespectThePoint. That is all for this video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.